How to cure brain rot and restore mental clarity. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a fog, as if your mind is trapped in a haze, unable to focus, think clearly, or make decisions? Your thoughts feel sluggish, your memory isn't as sharp as it used to be, and it seems impossible to get anything done. You're not alone. Brain fog is more common than you might think, and it can take over your life, clouding your thoughts, draining your energy, and making even the simplest tasks feel like monumental challenges. But what if there was a way to break free from this mental fog and reclaim control of your mind? What if you could restore your mental clarity, sharpen your focus, and reignite the energy you once had? Imagine waking up every day with a mind that is clear, focused, and unstoppable. In today's audiobook, we're going to show you exactly how to cure brain fog, eliminate brain rot, and unlock the mental clarity you've been craving. By the end of this audiobook, you'll have the tools you need to restore your cognitive vitality and live a life of mental brilliance. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Breaking the Chains of Brain Fog. Imagine waking up each day feeling like there's a thick fog clouding your mind. Your thoughts feel slow, scattered, and difficult to focus on. Simple tasks become overwhelming, and you find yourself forgetting things you normally wouldn't. Brain fog isn't just a mild inconvenience. It's a serious barrier that holds you back from being your best self. It impacts your ability to think clearly, make decisions, and stay productive. The first step in breaking free from this mental haze is understanding where it comes from. Brain fog is often caused by a combination of factors. Poor sleep is a major culprit. If you're not getting enough rest, your brain doesn't have time to heal and recharge. Chronic stress also plays a huge role, as constant worry or pressure can drain your mental energy, leaving you feeling foggy and unfocused. Additionally, a lack of proper nutrition can leave your brain without the necessary fuel to function at its best. But brain fog can also be a sign of deeper, more complex issues, such as hormonal imbalances or even neurological conditions. To clear the fog, you must approach it from all angles. This means taking a close, honest look at your daily habits, emotional health, and lifestyle choices. Start by identifying the things that make your brain fog worse. Is it the constant stress from work or personal life? Is it staying up late and sacrificing sleep? Or maybe it's your diet, filled with processed foods and lacking the nutrients your brain craves. Once you identify your specific triggers, you can begin to tackle them one by one. By understanding the root causes of your brain fog, you can start to reverse its effects and restore the mental clarity you deserve. Chapter 2. Reclaiming your brain with cutting-edge nutrition. Your brain is the most energy-demanding organ in your body, consuming about 20% of the calories you burn each day. Yet, despite its high energy needs, it often doesn't get the proper fuel it requires. This is because the modern diet, filled with processed foods, refined sugars, and empty calories, doesn't support optimal brain function. Instead of feeding your brain the nutrients it needs to stay sharp, it's being weighed down by unhealthy ingredients that contribute to brain fog and mental decline. To reclaim your brain's full potential, you must start by fueling it with the right foods. A diet rich in healthy fats, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals is essential for optimal brain function. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon, flax seeds, and walnuts, are one of the most powerful nutrients for brain health. These fats reduce inflammation and improve communication between brain cells, helping you think more clearly and process information more efficiently. In addition to healthy fats, antioxidants are crucial for protecting the brain from oxidative damage, which can lead to brain fog and cognitive decline. Berries, particularly blueberries, are packed with antioxidants that can improve memory and cognitive performance. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are loaded with vitamins and minerals that nourish the brain and support its overall function. These foods help reduce the damaging effects of free radicals and support healthy brain aging. A key nutrient you might be overlooking is B vitamins, especially B12 and folate, which play a central role in producing neurotransmitters that affect mood, focus, and memory. You can find these nutrients in foods like eggs, leafy greens, beans, and fortified cereals. Magnesium is another mineral that has been shown to support brain health by reducing stress and improving sleep, both of which are crucial for mental clarity. It's equally important to avoid foods that exacerbate brain fog. Processed foods, refined sugars, and artificial sweeteners may give you a temporary energy boost, but they ultimately cause inflammation and disrupt your brain's natural rhythms. By reducing or eliminating these harmful ingredients from your diet, you can help prevent brain fog and improve your overall mental clarity. The bottom line is that to reclaim your brain, you must prioritize brain-boosting foods. By nourishing it with the right nutrients, you'll enhance cognitive function, improve focus, and restore clarity to your mind. Eating for your brain is not just about avoiding brain fog. It's about setting yourself up for long-term mental health and peak performance. Chapter 3. Sleep. The ultimate brain reboot. When it comes to mental clarity, there is no substitute for quality sleep. Many people underestimate the profound impact sleep has on the brain. It's not just a time for rest. It's a critical period when your brain reboots, detoxifies, and restores itself. Without enough sleep, the fog thickens, your memory falters, and your ability to think clearly diminishes. In short, poor sleep is one of the fastest ways to fall into a cycle of brain fog. During sleep, your brain performs essential maintenance. As you enter deep sleep stages, your brain clears out toxins that accumulate throughout the day, such as beta amyloid, a protein linked to cognitive decline. This detoxification process is key to preventing cognitive issues like memory problems and confusion. If you're not getting enough sleep, this important cleansing process is compromised, contributing to brain fog and making it harder for your mind to function at full capacity. But sleep isn't just about quantity. Quality matters just as much. It's not enough to just lie in bed for 8 hours. You need deep, restorative sleep for your brain to heal and rejuvenate. If you're waking up feeling groggy or having trouble staying asleep, chances are your sleep cycle is being disrupted, which can directly contribute to brain fog. To restore mental clarity, it's essential to prioritize a healthy sleep routine. First, create an environment that encourages restful sleep. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary, dark, cool, and quiet. Light exposure before bed can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime, so try to limit screen time from phones, tablets, and computers at least an hour before bed. The blue light emitted from screens interferes with the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Establishing a consistent bedtime routine can signal your brain that it's time to wind down. Engage in relaxing activities like reading, taking a warm bath, or practicing deep breathing exercises to help you transition into sleep. Avoid caffeine or large meals close to bedtime, as they can disrupt your ability to fall asleep and enter deep sleep stages. The benefits of quality sleep extend far beyond avoiding brain fog. Adequate rest helps with memory consolidation, emotional regulation, and cognitive function. In other words, the more you prioritize sleep, the clearer your thoughts will become. It's the ultimate brain reset, a natural remedy for restoring mental clarity and rejuvenating your mind. Remember, your brain needs time to rest and repair itself. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for optimal brain function. By making sleep a priority, you can break free from the haze of brain fog and restore your mental sharpness. Chapter 4. Supercharging brain function with movement. You might think that to clear brain fog, all you need is rest and proper nutrition, but there's one more crucial ingredient to restore mental clarity: exercise. Physical activity is not just about strengthening your body. It has an incredible effect on your brain as well. In fact, exercise is one of the most powerful tools to combat brain fog and enhance cognitive function. It works by increasing blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and essential nutrients that promote mental sharpness and clarity. When you engage in physical activity, your body releases chemicals known as endorphins, which are the brain's natural mood enhancers. Endorphins help to alleviate stress and anxiety, which can be major contributors to brain fog. Regular exercise also triggers the release of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that supports the growth and survival of brain cells. Essentially, exercise helps your brain create new connections and strengthens existing ones, improving memory, focus, and overall cognitive performance. But exercise isn't just about hitting the gym or going for a run. There are countless ways to incorporate movement into your life, regardless of your fitness level. Even moderate physical activities, like walking, swimming, or practicing yoga, can significantly boost your brain function. The key is consistency. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. This doesn't mean you need to push yourself to exhaustion, but it does mean making physical activity a regular part of your routine. One of the most effective forms of exercise for clearing brain fog is aerobic exercise. Activities that get your heart rate up, such as cycling, jogging, or dancing, increase circulation and stimulate the growth of new neurons, which in turn enhances cognitive function. But if high-impact activities aren't your thing, don't worry. Low-intensity exercises like walking or swimming can still provide the brain-boosting benefits you need. Strength training is another important aspect to consider. Lifting weights or using resistance bands can improve cognitive function by stimulating the production of growth hormones that support brain health. Strengthening your muscles not only builds physical strength, but also supports brain health by improving memory, focus, and even emotional stability. It's also worth noting the mental clarity that comes with being active outdoors. Spending time in nature has been shown to reduce mental fatigue and improve focus. Whether you're hiking through the woods, cycling along a trail, or just walking in the park, exposure to natural surroundings can have a calming effect on the mind, reducing the stress that contributes to brain fog. The more you move, the better your brain will function. Exercise is a natural, effective way to clear brain fog and restore your mental clarity. It reduces stress, boosts memory, and enhances cognitive performance. It's not just about improving your physical health, it's about giving your brain the fuel it needs to thrive. Make movement a non-negotiable part of your routine and watch as your mind clears, your focus sharpens, and your mental clarity returns. Chapter 5. Stress Detox, Resetting Your Mind for Clarity. In our fast-paced modern world, stress is an ever-present companion, constantly lurking in the background, waiting to take its toll. Whether it's the pressure of work, financial worries, relationship issues, or personal goals, stress can feel overwhelming and relentless. But what most people don't realize is that chronic stress is one of the primary contributors to brain fog and cognitive decline. When you're constantly stressed, your brain is on high alert, always in fight or flight mode, which consumes valuable mental resources and disrupts your ability to think clearly and focus. Over time, this heightened state of stress can cause your brain to become overloaded, leading to mental fatigue, confusion, and an inability to focus. Symptoms of brain fog. The good news is, stress doesn't have to control your life. You have the power to reduce and manage stress, effectively resetting your mind and restoring clarity. The key lies in making stress management an intentional part of your daily life. This isn't about just managing stress when it gets overwhelming. It's about proactively preventing it from taking over. One of the most powerful tools you can use to detoxify your mind and reduce stress is mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying full attention to the present moment without judgment, which helps break the cycle of overthinking and rumination that contributes to stress and brain fog. By focusing on your breath, the sensations in your body, and the environment around you, you can create a sense of calm and clarity that blocks out distractions and worries. To practice mindfulness, start with just a few minutes each day. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths. As you breathe in, focus on the sensation of the air entering your lungs. As you breathe out, imagine letting go of any tension or stress. Allow your thoughts to come and go without attaching to them. This simple practice helps train your mind to stay present and calm, making it easier to deal with stress when it arises. Over time, you'll notice that you're less reactive to stressful situations, and your mind will feel clearer and more focused. Another highly effective way to reset your mind is through deep breathing exercises. When you're stressed, your body produces higher levels of the hormone cortisol, which can impair your cognitive function. Deep breathing exercises counteract this by activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms the body and reduces cortisol levels. One simple technique you can try is the 4-7-8 breathing exercise. Inhale for a count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 7, and exhale slowly for a count of 8. Repeat this cycle several times to reduce anxiety and promote mental clarity. In addition to mindfulness and deep breathing, another powerful stress-busting technique is meditation. Meditation allows you to focus your attention, quiet your mind, and release the mental clutter that contributes to stress. There are many different forms of meditation, but one simple approach is guided meditation. You can find guided meditation recordings online or through apps that walk you through the process. With consistent practice, meditation not only reduces stress, but also helps you build mental resilience, making it easier to handle life's challenges without falling into overwhelm. Physical exercise also plays a critical role in stress reduction. As mentioned earlier, exercise boosts endorphins, which are the brain's natural mood elevators. But beyond that, exercise helps reduce the physical effects of stress by lowering blood pressure and improving overall circulation. When you're stressed, your body holds tension in areas like your shoulders, neck, and lower back, which can contribute to discomfort and mental fatigue. Regular physical activity helps release this stored tension and encourages a sense of physical and mental relaxation. Whether it's yoga, tai chi, or simply going for a walk, movement is a powerful antidote to stress and mental fog. But reducing stress isn't just about relaxation techniques. It's also about setting boundaries and managing your environment. Many of us live in a constant state of doing, constantly checking our phones, responding to emails, or juggling multiple responsibilities. This type of overload can quickly lead to burnout and cognitive exhaustion. Learning to say no and setting boundaries with your time is essential for mental clarity. It's okay to decline invitations, delegate tasks, or carve out time for yourself. Protecting your time and energy is crucial to reducing stress and restoring your mental balance. Another important factor in stress reduction is maintaining social connections. Strong, supportive relationships can act as a buffer against stress. When you're feeling overwhelmed, Talking to a trusted friend or family member can provide emotional relief and a fresh perspective. Positive social interactions help release oxytocin, a hormone that promotes feelings of happiness and relaxation. Don't isolate yourself when you're stressed. Reach out to people who uplift and support you. Adopting a growth mindset can help transform the way you perceive stress. Instead of seeing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, try to view them as opportunities for growth. A mindset shift like this can reduce the emotional weight of stressful situations, allowing you to approach them with a clearer, more focused mind. When you stop seeing stress as a threat and instead view it as a part of the process, you'll find it much easier to manage. Make sure you're taking care of your physical health in ways that directly impact your stress levels. A balanced diet, adequate hydration, and proper sleep are the foundational elements for reducing stress. Nutrient-dense foods, such as leafy greens, fatty fish, and whole grains, provide the necessary fuel for your brain to function at its best. Staying hydrated ensures that your brain has the fluids it needs for optimal performance, while getting enough quality sleep gives your body and mind the rest they need to recover and recharge. By incorporating these stress management techniques into your life, you can detoxify your mind and significantly reduce the impact of brain fog. The goal is not to eliminate stress entirely, which is impossible, but to manage it in a way that empowers you to think clearly, stay focused, and live with greater mental clarity. Your mind is your most valuable asset. Treat it with care, and it will reward you with the sharpness and focus you need to succeed. Chapter 6. Detoxifying the mind, clearing out the mental clutter. Just as your body can become weighed down by toxins, your mind can also accumulate mental clutter, thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and experiences that cloud your mental clarity. Over time, this buildup can leave you feeling mentally sluggish, unable to focus, and trapped in a haze of brain fog. Detoxifying your mind is essential for clearing away the clutter and restoring the mental clarity you need to perform at your best. But just like physical detoxification, mental detoxification requires effort, intention, and consistency. One of the first steps in clearing mental clutter is identifying what's causing it. Your thoughts, if left unchecked, can spiral into negative loops, often based on old beliefs, fears, or anxieties. These repetitive, unhelpful thought patterns can create a fog of confusion and stress that hampers your ability to think clearly. By becoming more aware of these thoughts and consciously choosing to shift your mindset, you begin to remove the mental debris that clouds your mental clarity. Start by practicing mindfulness and becoming aware of your thoughts. Mindfulness is a practice that helps you stay present, aware, and engaged with the moment, rather than allowing your mind to wander into the past or future. By observing your thoughts without judgment, you create a space between yourself and your mind, allowing you to gain control over your thought processes. When negative or stressful thoughts arise, you can acknowledge them, but rather than becoming consumed by them, you can let them pass without allowing them to affect your mood or focus. Another powerful tool in mental detoxification is journaling. Writing down your thoughts, emotions, and experiences helps you process them and clear them from your mind. Journaling is a way to release mental tension, gain clarity, and organize your thoughts. It allows you to confront any negative emotions or unproductive thoughts that may be clouding your mind. When you get those thoughts out of your head and onto paper, you free up mental space, helping your brain focus on what truly matters. A form of journaling known as brain dumping can be especially helpful. In this practice, you write down everything that comes to your mind. No filter, no judgment. The goal is to let your mind flow freely and get all the random thoughts, worries, and distractions out of your head. Once the mental clutter is on paper, you can sort through it and see what's truly important. This helps you separate urgent matters from things that can be let go, and it gives you the mental clarity to focus on what truly matters. Detoxifying the mind also means letting go of old, unhelpful beliefs and thought patterns. Many of us carry around limiting beliefs that stem from past experiences, societal pressures, or messages we've internalized over time. These beliefs may sound something like, "I'm not good enough," "I'll never succeed," or "I'm not capable of change." These beliefs act like weights, pulling your mental clarity down and making it harder to think clearly. To clear these mental toxins, you must challenge these negative beliefs. Start by becoming aware of them. Pay attention to the thoughts that arise when you're facing challenges or trying something new. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? What evidence do I have to support this thought? What would I tell a friend who had the same thought? By questioning these beliefs, you create space for healthier, more empowering thoughts to take their place. Affirmations and positive self-talk can also help rewire your brain and replace these limiting beliefs with more supportive ones. One powerful exercise for detoxifying your mind is to regularly practice gratitude. When you focus on what's going well in your life, you train your brain to shift away from negativity and toward positivity. Gratitude has been shown to rewire the brain, making it easier to see opportunities rather than obstacles. It also helps to reduce the impact of stress, which can contribute to brain fog. You don't have to wait for something big to happen to practice gratitude. Start small. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, whether it's a supportive friend, a beautiful sunrise, or a moment of peace. Over time, this simple practice will help you build a more positive mindset, creating the mental space you need to focus on your goals and maintain clarity. In addition to mental detoxification, it's essential to address the clutter in your physical environment. A cluttered space can lead to a cluttered mind. When your environment is disorganized or filled with distractions, it can overwhelm your senses and make it difficult to focus on important tasks. By taking the time to declutter your physical space, you create a calming, orderly environment that supports mental clarity. Start by organizing your workspace, getting rid of things you no longer need, and creating a peaceful atmosphere that helps you focus. Technology can also contribute to mental clutter. The constant barrage of notifications, emails, social media updates, and news headlines can overload your brain, making it difficult to focus on one thing at a time. To detoxify from digital distractions, consider taking regular breaks from technology. Implement a digital detox by setting aside specific times each day when you disconnect from screens. Use this time to engage in activities that nurture your mind, such as reading, walking, or practicing a hobby. This break from the constant influx of information allows your brain to reset and focus on what matters. Mindfulness practices such as meditation can also help detoxify the mind by teaching you to focus your attention on the present moment. Meditation encourages you to sit in stillness, observe your thoughts without judgment, and let go of the mental clutter that often fills your mind. Over time, this practice will help you gain greater control over your thoughts, reducing stress and improving mental clarity. One of the most powerful forms of mental detox is letting go of past trauma and unresolved emotional baggage. Carrying emotional weight can significantly impair your cognitive function and contribute to brain fog. This might mean seeking professional support, such as therapy or counseling, to help you work through past experiences and emotions. Unresolved trauma, anger, or sadness can cloud your ability to think clearly, so addressing these emotions head-on is an essential part of mental detoxification. To detoxify the mind is to give yourself the space to think clearly, focus effectively, and create the life you desire. By regularly clearing away mental clutter, whether through mindfulness, journaling, letting go of limiting beliefs, or decluttering your physical and digital environments, you create the conditions necessary for sharp, focused thinking. Detoxifying your mind doesn't just improve your mental clarity, it improves your overall well-being, helping you to live with purpose and clarity. The more consistently you practice these techniques, the easier it will become to maintain a clear, focused mind, free from the fog of distractions and confusion. Chapter 7. Biohacking your brain for peak performance. What if you could accelerate your brain's recovery from brain fog and cognitive decline, making it sharper, more efficient, and capable of peak performance every day? Enter the world of biohacking, the practice of using science, technology, and lifestyle modifications to optimize your body and mind. Biohacking isn't just about testing the limits of what your body can do. It's about finding the most effective ways to boost your brain power, clear brain fog, and improve your mental clarity. Through simple, evidence-backed techniques, biohacking allows you to tap into the full potential of your brain, helping you think more clearly, perform better, and protect your mental health for the long term. Biohacking your brain isn't about quick fixes or shortcuts. It's about using proven methods to support your brain's natural function and enhance its ability to thrive. Whether you're trying to boost memory, focus, or creativity, biohacking offers you the tools to take your cognitive function to the next level. Let's explore some of the most effective biohacking techniques to restore mental clarity and maximize brain performance. One of the most well-known biohacking strategies for improving brain function is the use of nootropics. Nootropics are compounds or supplements designed to enhance cognitive performance, increase focus, improve memory, and promote overall brain health. These substances have been studied for their ability to increase neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections and strengthen existing ones. There are many different types of nootropics, ranging from natural herbs and compounds to synthetic substances. Some of the most popular natural nootropics include lion's mane mushroom, ginkgo biloba, and rhodiola rosea. Lion's mane mushroom, for example, has been shown to stimulate nerve growth factor, NGF, which supports the growth and repair of neurons in the brain. This can help improve memory, mental clarity, and cognitive function. Ginkgo biloba is often used to improve blood circulation in the brain, which enhances focus and mental sharpness. Rhodiola rosea, an adaptogenic herb, is known for its ability to reduce stress and improve mental endurance, making it easier to think clearly under pressure. In addition to these natural options, some people turn to more advanced synthetic nootropic substances, such as modafinil or racetams. These substances are often used by individuals who need to maintain high levels of cognitive performance for long periods, such as students, professionals, or athletes. However, it's important to remember that nootropics are not a one-size-fits-all solution, and their use should be done carefully, ideally under the supervision of a healthcare professional, to ensure safety and effectiveness. But biohacking your brain isn't just about supplements, it's also about enhancing your brain's natural performance through lifestyle choices. One of the most powerful biohacks for brain health is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting involves cycling between periods of eating and fasting, with the idea that giving your body and brain time to rest and recover can help increase focus, improve mental clarity, and reduce brain fog. When you fast, your brain undergoes a process called autophagy, which helps remove damaged cells and toxins, allowing your brain to heal and regenerate. Studies have shown that intermittent fasting can improve cognitive function, protect against neurodegenerative diseases, and even increase the growth of new brain cells. Intermittent fasting also helps to stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing the energy crashes that often lead to brain fog. By adopting an intermittent fasting schedule, you can optimize your brain's ability to perform at its best, improve focus, and increase mental sharpness throughout the day. Another effective brain biohack is neurofeedback training. Neurofeedback is a type of biofeedback that allows you to monitor and regulate your brainwave activity. By using real-time monitoring systems, neurofeedback helps you train your brain to function more efficiently, improving mental clarity, focus, and overall cognitive performance. During a neurofeedback session, sensors are placed on your scalp to measure your brain's electrical activity. You're then given feedback based on this activity, which helps you learn to control your brain waves and improve your cognitive function. This technique has been shown to improve memory, attention, and even reduce anxiety and stress. Neurofeedback can be particularly beneficial for individuals dealing with ADHD, anxiety, or stress-related brain fog, as it helps the brain learn to shift between different brainwave states, like from chaotic, scattered thinking to calm, focused concentration. This technique can be a powerful tool for anyone looking to clear brain fog and optimize their cognitive function. Another important biohack to improve mental clarity is the practice of brain training exercises. Cognitive training involves using games and puzzles designed to improve specific areas of brain function, such as memory, attention, problem-solving, and processing speed. Apps like Lumosity, Brain HQ, or Cognifit offer brain games that target different aspects of cognitive performance, from improving working memory to enhancing verbal skills. By regularly engaging in these mental exercises, you can stimulate your brain, increase neuroplasticity, and improve mental clarity over time. Brain training is a fun and engaging way to keep your brain sharp, combat brain fog, and stave off cognitive decline. Sleep optimization is another crucial biohack for mental clarity. We know that quality sleep is essential for brain function, but optimizing your sleep environment and routine can enhance its restorative effects. Sleep hygiene is about creating conditions that promote deep, uninterrupted sleep. Some sleep biohacks include using a sleep mask to block out light, investing in a cooling pillow to regulate body temperature, and reducing screen time before bed to improve melatonin production. You can also consider using sleep tracking devices like a sleep tracker or an Aura ring to monitor your sleep patterns and identify areas for improvement. Blue light blocking glasses can also help improve sleep and reduce brain fog. Blue light emitted by screens can interfere with melatonin production and disrupt your circadian rhythm, making it harder to fall asleep and causing cognitive sluggishness the next day. Wearing blue light blocking glasses in the evening can help protect your sleep cycle and improve your mental clarity during the day. Exercise is, of course, another crucial biohack for brain function. Regular physical activity is one of the best things you can do to improve cognitive performance. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, promotes the growth of new brain cells, and enhances neuroplasticity. It also helps with stress reduction, which is essential for mental clarity. Combining regular aerobic exercise, like jogging or swimming, with strength training can maximize your brain's performance. A good mix of physical activities helps boost memory, concentration, and even creativity. Mindfulness practices and meditation are excellent tools for brain optimization. These practices help reduce the mental noise that contributes to brain fog. Meditation, particularly techniques like transcendental meditation, TM, or mindful awareness, helps reduce stress, improve focus, and increase brain connectivity. Research has shown that regular meditation can actually increase the size of areas of the brain associated with memory and emotional regulation, allowing you to think more clearly and manage your thoughts more effectively. By incorporating biohacking strategies into your life, you can not only clear brain fog but enhance your brain's natural performance. These techniques offer scientifically backed, proven methods for improving memory, concentration, and mental clarity. Biohacking allows you to take an active role in optimizing your brain function, giving you the power to unlock your mind's full potential and perform at your best, no matter what challenges life throws at you. Chapter 8. The Power of Consistency: Rewiring Your Brain for Lasting Clarity. Achieving mental clarity and breaking free from brain fog is not a one-time event or a quick fix. It is a journey that requires time, effort, and most importantly, consistency. The brain is incredibly adaptive and capable of change, but it thrives on routine. Consistently implementing strategies to boost brain health and restore mental clarity is essential if you want to experience lasting results. By forming positive habits and sticking to them, you can rewire your brain for clearer thinking, improved focus, and better decision-making. Your brain has an incredible ability to change and grow through a process known as neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself, forming new neural connections in response to learning, experience, and practice. This means that the more you engage in activities that promote brain health, whether it's eating a nutritious diet, getting regular exercise, managing stress, or practicing mental exercises, the stronger and more efficient your brain becomes. Consistency accelerates this process, gradually helping to replace the foggy, sluggish brain with a sharp, focused, and resilient mind. To rewire your brain for lasting mental clarity, you must adopt daily habits that nourish and challenge your brain, but it's not enough to follow these habits sporadically. The key to long-term success lies in making these habits part of your routine so they become second nature. It's important to remember that positive changes in brain function don't happen overnight. The brain needs time to adapt and strengthen, so the more consistently you implement brain-boosting habits, the greater the impact they will have. One of the most powerful tools in rewiring your brain is mindfulness. Mindfulness involves bringing your attention to the present moment with a non-judgmental awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations. Mindfulness has been shown to have a profound effect on brain function, improving areas of the brain associated with focus, emotional regulation, and cognitive flexibility. But mindfulness is not just something you do when you feel stressed. It's a practice that needs to be integrated into your daily life. Whether it's through meditation, mindful breathing, or simply paying attention to your surroundings throughout the day, consistency in practicing mindfulness helps reduce mental clutter, improve focus, and clear brain fog. Stress management is another area where consistency plays a crucial role. Chronic stress is one of the leading causes of brain fog, and learning how to manage it effectively is vital for long-term brain health. Techniques like deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and meditation are effective for reducing stress, but only if you practice them consistently. Incorporating stress-reducing habits into your daily routine will help prevent stress from taking over and overwhelming your mind. Regular practice of stress management techniques trains your brain to respond to stress in healthier ways, helping you maintain mental clarity even in challenging situations. Additionally, exercise is one of the most effective ways to clear brain fog and improve cognitive function. Regular physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, stimulates the growth of new neurons, and reduces the negative effects of stress. However, to experience the full benefits of exercise, consistency is key. It's not about pushing yourself to your limits every day, but about making movement a regular part of your life. Whether it's going for a walk, practicing yoga, or lifting weights, aim to engage in some form of physical activity most days of the week. Over time, regular exercise will help you maintain a sharp, clear mind and a resilient body. Sleep, too, is crucial for mental clarity, but like exercise and stress management, it's not just about getting enough sleep. It's about getting quality sleep consistently. During sleep, your brain performs essential maintenance tasks such as clearing toxins, consolidating memories, and strengthening neural connections. If you consistently prioritize sleep hygiene by creating a relaxing bedtime routine, maintaining a regular sleep schedule, and optimizing your sleep environment, you'll experience the long-term benefits of mental clarity and focus. Sleep deprivation or poor sleep quality can contribute to brain fog and cognitive decline, but consistently good sleep supports optimal brain function. In addition to these physical and mental practices, nourishing your brain with the right foods is vital for sustaining mental clarity over the long term. Eating a balanced diet that includes brain-boosting foods such as omega-3 rich fish, antioxidant-packed fruits and vegetables, and whole grains is essential for providing the nutrients your brain needs to thrive. But just as with exercise, sleep, and stress management, consistency is crucial when it comes to nutrition. The more consistently you fuel your brain with the right foods, the better your cognitive function will become. Over time, you'll notice that your ability to focus, retain information, and process thoughts will improve, making it easier to perform at your best. Mindset is another powerful tool in rewiring your brain for lasting mental clarity. The way you think about yourself, your life, and your goals can have a profound impact on your cognitive function. A growth mindset, which focuses on the belief that you can improve and develop through effort and learning, is essential for long-term success. When you approach challenges with a growth mindset, you're more likely to persevere through difficult moments and maintain mental clarity even in times of stress or uncertainty. By practicing self-compassion, staying curious, and embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, you train your brain to stay focused, resilient, and adaptable. The process of rewiring your brain for lasting mental clarity requires more than just individual efforts. It involves creating an environment that supports your brain's growth and function. Surround yourself with positive influences, engage in activities that stimulate your mind, and cultivate an environment of calm and order. Decluttering your physical space and reducing unnecessary distractions can help clear mental clutter, while spending time with people who encourage and support your growth will provide emotional nourishment for your mind. The power of consistency is about building a life that consistently supports your mental clarity, well-being, and performance. It's about making small, positive changes in your habits that compound over time. The more consistently you implement these habits, the more your brain will adapt and improve. While it's easy to get caught up in the search for quick fixes or temporary solutions, true mental clarity and peak brain performance come from consistent effort and dedication. Rewiring your brain is a long-term commitment, but the rewards are worth it. Clearer thinking, better decision-making, and the ability to achieve your goals with greater focus and ease. So, commit to the process. Be patient with yourself as you make these changes, and trust that with consistency, your brain will respond. Over time, you'll see the fog lift, your focus sharpen, and your mind become a powerful tool for success. With every positive choice you make, you are rewiring your brain for lasting clarity, and you are setting yourself up for a future of mental clarity, peak performance, and growth. Chapter 9. Building a Sustainable Lifestyle for Lifelong Mental Clarity. Achieving and maintaining mental clarity is not a destination, but rather an ongoing journey. Brain fog may cloud your mind at times, but with the right strategies in place, you can create a lifestyle that promotes sustained cognitive health and clarity. Building a sustainable lifestyle for lifelong mental clarity involves integrating habits, choices, and practices that work in harmony to support your brain's health and performance over the long term. It's about developing a mindset and environment that consistently nurtures your mental well-being, ensuring that mental clarity becomes a natural, effortless state rather than something you have to constantly fight for. To begin, one of the most essential elements of maintaining mental clarity is balance. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle of modern life, often sacrificing self-care, rest, and nutrition in favor of meeting deadlines, juggling responsibilities, and achieving goals. However, when you focus solely on external achievements without prioritizing your mental and physical health, you risk burning out and losing the clarity and focus that allow you to be truly successful. A sustainable lifestyle for mental clarity means taking a step back, reassessing your priorities, and ensuring that you're taking care of your mind and body in a way that supports long-term performance. Start by ensuring you are getting the right balance of rest, exercise, nutrition, and mental stimulation. This balance is the foundation for maintaining mental clarity. Regular physical activity, as mentioned earlier, increases blood flow to the brain, enhances cognitive function, and supports your mental health. However, exercise alone isn't enough. Quality sleep, which supports the brain's restorative processes and clears out toxins, is just as important. Together, these two components help prevent brain fog, foster long-term brain health, and ensure that your mind remains sharp and focused. Another crucial element to consider is diet. The foods you eat directly impact your brain's performance. A diet rich in nutrient-dense whole foods, especially those high in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and essential vitamins, provides the necessary fuel to support brain health. But to build a sustainable lifestyle, it's important to approach nutrition with a balanced mindset. Rather than adopting extreme or restrictive diets that are difficult to maintain in the long run, focus on incorporating a wide variety of brain-boosting foods into your meals and eating in a way that supports your body's natural rhythms. Eating a variety of whole foods, such as leafy greens, berries, nuts, seeds, lean proteins, and healthy fats, ensures that your brain has all the nutrients it needs to function optimally while still enjoying the pleasures of food. It's not just about eating healthy food, it's about practicing mindful eating. Paying attention to how and when you eat can drastically improve your overall well-being. Eating slowly, savoring your food, and avoiding distractions like screens while eating can help you make healthier choices, improve digestion, and prevent overconsumption. Being mindful of your eating habits ensures that you're nourishing your body and brain in the best possible way, promoting clarity and focus throughout the day. Beyond physical health, emotional well-being is another integral aspect of maintaining mental clarity. Emotions can cloud your judgment, hinder your ability to focus, and contribute to stress, which in turn fuels brain fog. Building emotional resilience and learning how to process and regulate emotions is key to maintaining clarity. This requires consistent practice of emotional awareness and self-compassion. One powerful way to foster emotional well-being is by cultivating gratitude. Practicing gratitude has been shown to enhance brain function, improve mood, and help reframe your perspective on life. By focusing on what you're thankful for, you shift your attention away from negativity and stress, which are major contributors to brain fog. Regularly acknowledging your blessings, whether through journaling or simply taking a moment to reflect, helps your brain stay focused on positive thoughts and experiences, creating a stable foundation for mental clarity. Building strong, supportive relationships also plays a crucial role in emotional well-being. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift you, support your goals, and encourage your mental health can help you maintain clarity and focus. Positive social interactions release oxytocin, which not only promotes feelings of love and connection, but also helps reduce stress, which is vital for maintaining mental clarity. Having a strong social network can also provide emotional support during times of stress, helping you navigate life's challenges without succumbing to brain fog. Mindfulness and meditation are also essential components of a sustainable lifestyle for mental clarity. These practices encourage present-moment awareness, reduce stress, and improve cognitive function. Meditation trains your mind to focus, detach from negative thought patterns, and gain greater insight into your mental processes. By committing to a consistent mindfulness or meditation practice, whether it's a few minutes each day or longer sessions, you're training your brain to be less reactive to stressors, more focused in the present moment, and less prone to mental clutter. This consistency in mindfulness practices helps keep your mind clear, your focus sharp, and your stress levels manageable. An often overlooked but powerful aspect of building a sustainable lifestyle for mental clarity is the ability to learn and grow. Your brain thrives on new challenges, learning, and mental stimulation. Engaging in activities that challenge your brain, whether through reading, problem-solving, learning new skills, or participating in stimulating conversations, can help maintain mental sharpness and prevent cognitive decline. Regular intellectual engagement encourages neuroplasticity, helping your brain stay flexible and adaptive. Lifelong learning is a cornerstone of mental clarity because it constantly keeps your brain engaged, growing, and firing on all cylinders. One of the most powerful habits you can incorporate into your lifestyle is planning for mental health. Just as you would schedule time for physical exercise or work, schedule time for rest, relaxation, and mental recovery. This includes setting boundaries to avoid burnout, taking regular breaks throughout the day, engaging in restorative activities like deep breathing or mindfulness, and making time for hobbies that bring you joy. Being proactive about your mental health ensures that you're not just reacting to brain fog when it strikes, but are consistently maintaining your mental clarity as part of your daily routine. Building a sustainable lifestyle for lifelong mental clarity is about creating balance and consistency in all areas of your life. It's about making intentional, healthy choices every day that support your brain, body, and emotional well-being. This lifestyle doesn't require perfection, but it does require commitment. By integrating these habits into your daily routine, you can ensure that mental clarity becomes your baseline, helping you navigate life with focus, resilience, and a sharp, clear mind. And as your brain continues to adapt and grow, the benefits of this sustainable approach to mental clarity will ripple through every area of your life, helping you live with more confidence, purpose, and success. Chapter 10. Harnessing the Power of Your Mind for Unstoppable Focus. Now that you've learned how to eliminate brain fog, detoxify your mind, and create a sustainable lifestyle for lifelong mental clarity, it's time to harness the power of your mind for unstoppable focus. Focus is the cornerstone of productivity, creativity, and success, and learning how to cultivate and sustain it is essential if you want to unlock your full potential. But focus is not something that simply happens. It's a skill that requires practice, intention, and a deep understanding of how your mind works. Focus is the ability to direct your attention toward a single task without getting distracted or overwhelmed by external stimuli or internal thoughts. It allows you to dive deep into what you're doing, process information efficiently, and accomplish tasks with greater precision. Whether you're working on a project, studying for an exam, or trying to achieve a personal goal, having the ability to focus allows you to perform at your best and achieve success. However, in today's fast-paced, distraction-filled world, focus can be a rare commodity. The good news is, focus can be developed and sharpened over time. The key is to create an environment and mindset that supports concentration and minimize the distractions that hinder your ability to focus. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate focus is through single tasking. Multitasking is often glorified in modern society, but research shows that it actually decreases productivity and cognitive function. When you try to do multiple things at once, your brain is forced to switch between tasks, which leads to cognitive overload and a reduction in focus. Instead of multitasking, make a conscious effort to engage in single tasking, focusing on one task at a time, whether it's writing, reading, or working on a project. To support this, consider using tools like the Pomodoro technique, which involves working in focused intervals, usually 25 minutes, followed by a short break. This structured approach helps keep your mind sharp and prevents burnout, making it easier to stay focused for longer periods. By focusing on one task at a time, you train your brain to resist distractions and increase your productivity. Creating an environment that minimizes distractions is another essential step in cultivating focus. Your physical environment can have a significant impact on your ability to concentrate. A cluttered workspace, loud noises, or a constant stream of notifications can all distract your mind and make it difficult to focus on the task at hand. To create a focus-friendly environment, start by organizing your workspace. Remove unnecessary items, keep your desk tidy, and ensure that you have all the tools you need to complete your task. In addition to organizing your physical space, it's also important to manage your digital environment. Smartphones, social media, and emails can be major sources of distraction. Set boundaries for when and how you check your phone or use the internet. Consider using apps like Freedom or Focus Will that block distracting websites and apps while you work. You can also turn off non-essential notifications to keep your attention focused on the task at hand. Establishing these digital boundaries ensures that your mind can stay present and undistracted, allowing you to engage fully in your work or personal pursuits. Another powerful strategy for building focus is mindfulness. As mentioned earlier, mindfulness helps you stay present in the moment and reduces the tendency for your mind to wander. By practicing mindfulness regularly, you can train your brain to become more focused and less reactive to distractions. This practice can be particularly useful when you find yourself struggling to concentrate or becoming easily overwhelmed. Start by taking a few minutes each day to practice deep breathing. Observe your thoughts without judgment, and bring your awareness back to the present moment whenever your mind starts to wander. Mental exercises can also play a crucial role in building focus. Just like physical exercise strengthens your body, mental exercises strengthen your brain. Engaging in activities that challenge your mind, such as puzzles, memory games, or even learning a new skill, helps improve concentration and mental agility. Regularly practicing activities that require focus can make it easier to stay concentrated during demanding tasks. You can use apps like Lumosity or Peak to engage in brain training exercises designed to improve focus, memory, and cognitive function. In addition to mental exercises, consider practicing visualization techniques to improve focus. Visualization involves mentally rehearsing a task or goal before you begin, which helps prepare your brain for action and enhances concentration. For example, before beginning a work task, visualize yourself completing it successfully, paying attention to the details and the steps involved. This mental rehearsal helps reinforce your ability to focus and primes your mind to stay on task. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate focus is by ensuring that you are physically and mentally energized. Exercise, nutrition, and rest all play a critical role in keeping your brain sharp and focused. As mentioned earlier, regular physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, promotes neuroplasticity, and reduces stress. Nutrition also plays a key role in supporting cognitive function. Eating a balanced diet with brain-boosting foods such as omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and complex carbohydrates provides the necessary fuel for focus and concentration. Sleep is one of the most important factors in maintaining focus. When you don't get enough rest, your brain becomes sluggish and your ability to concentrate deteriorates. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to ensure that your mind is fully rested and primed for focus the next day. A consistent sleep schedule, a calming pre-sleep routine, and creating an optimal sleep environment, cool, dark, and quiet, are essential for ensuring that you wake up feeling refreshed and able to focus. Building unstoppable focus is not about forcing yourself to concentrate harder, but about creating the right environment and mindset that supports concentration. By practicing single-tasking, minimizing distractions, cultivating mindfulness, and prioritizing physical and mental well-being, you can unlock your brain's ability to focus and perform at its best. The key to lasting focus is consistency. By making these practices a part of your daily routine, you'll develop the mental discipline necessary to stay focused and clear-headed for the long term. With unwavering focus, you can achieve anything you set your mind to, break through barriers, and reach your fullest potential. Chapter 11: Overcoming Setbacks. How to stay mentally strong through life's challenges. Throughout our journey toward mental clarity and optimal brain function, it's important to acknowledge that setbacks are inevitable. No matter how committed we are to building healthy habits, clearing brain fog, and staying focused, life will present us with challenges. Whether it's stress from work, personal crises, unexpected health issues, or just a period of mental exhaustion, setbacks can throw us off course and make it feel like all our efforts are for nothing. However, it's essential to recognize that setbacks don't have to derail our progress. They can actually serve as powerful opportunities for growth and transformation. The key to overcoming setbacks lies in developing mental resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and continue pursuing your goals with unwavering determination. Mental resilience is not about avoiding difficulties or staying in a state of constant optimism. It's about acknowledging challenges, learning from them, and continuing forward despite obstacles. Building mental resilience allows you to stay grounded, regain focus, and maintain mental clarity even when things get tough. One of the most important aspects of overcoming setbacks is developing the mindset that failure is not permanent. Setbacks often feel like personal failures, but they are actually natural parts of the growth process. Every challenge, mistake, or difficult moment holds valuable lessons that can contribute to your overall success. Instead of viewing setbacks as roadblocks, try to see them as opportunities for learning and improvement. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What adjustments can I make moving forward? By reframing setbacks as stepping stones to growth, you shift your mindset from one of defeat to one of empowerment. Another crucial element in overcoming setbacks is self-compassion. When things don't go as planned, or when you feel like you've hit a wall, it's easy to fall into self-criticism. This negative self-talk can add to the stress and brain fog, making it even harder to regain clarity. Instead, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would treat a close friend who is going through a tough time. Remember that setbacks are a normal part of life, and it's okay to struggle. By being gentle with yourself and offering yourself the same support you would give others, you can regain your mental strength and move forward with greater confidence. In moments of setback, it's also important to revisit your goals and reframe your expectations. Often, setbacks happen because our goals are either too lofty or we're pushing ourselves too hard without allowing for rest and recovery. If you feel overwhelmed or stuck, take a step back and assess your goals. Are they realistic? Do you need to adjust your approach or give yourself more time? Breaking down your goals into smaller, more manageable tasks can help you regain a sense of control and make progress, even when it feels like things aren't moving forward. By reframing your goals and expectations, you can re-establish your sense of purpose and motivation, making it easier to bounce back from setbacks. Mindfulness and stress management also play a significant role in staying mentally strong through challenges. When facing setbacks, it's easy to get caught up in stress and worry, which can cloud your thinking and make it harder to regain focus. Practicing mindfulness allows you to stay present and avoid getting overwhelmed by negative thoughts or anxieties. In times of difficulty, take a few moments to pause, breathe, and ground yourself in the present moment. Mindfulness practices can help you break free from rumination and bring clarity back to your mind, allowing you to see solutions to problems more clearly. Focusing on what you can control is crucial for overcoming setbacks. Life will always present challenges that are beyond our control, but there are always aspects of the situation that we can influence. Whether it's adjusting our habits, taking a break to recharge, seeking support from others, or practicing self-care, focusing on what's within your control helps shift your energy toward productive actions. By reclaiming control over the parts of your life that you can influence, you'll regain a sense of empowerment and resilience, which will help you stay mentally strong. Seeking support from others can provide much-needed strength during difficult times. It's important to recognize that you don't have to face challenges alone. Lean on friends, family members, or colleagues who can offer encouragement, advice, or simply a listening ear. Social support helps to alleviate stress, boost emotional resilience, and provide a different perspective on the situation. Sharing your struggles with others can also provide a sense of connection, reminding you that setbacks are a shared human experience and that you are not alone in your journey. One often overlooked aspect of overcoming setbacks is physical self-care. When life feels difficult, we may neglect the basic physical practices that support our mental well-being, such as exercise, nutrition, and sleep. It's easy to slip into unhealthy habits like eating poorly, skipping workouts, or sacrificing sleep when we're stressed. But these habits can exacerbate brain fog and make it harder to recover mentally. To stay mentally strong through setbacks, ensure that you continue prioritizing physical self-care. Regular exercise releases endorphins, which boost mood and reduce stress. A balanced diet fuels your brain, and quality sleep helps restore mental clarity. By maintaining a healthy body, you create a foundation for mental resilience and clarity, allowing you to weather life's challenges with greater strength. Patience and persistence are essential when navigating setbacks. It's easy to feel discouraged when things aren't going as planned, but remember that the path to mental clarity and success is rarely linear. Progress often involves setbacks, detours, and challenges along the way. The key is to stay committed to your journey, even when it feels tough. Trust that, with time and perseverance, you will overcome the obstacles in your way and continue moving forward. Setbacks are a natural part of life, but they don't have to define your journey. By developing mental resilience, practicing self-compassion, revisiting your goals, and maintaining a sense of control, you can overcome challenges and continue moving toward mental clarity and peak performance. Remember that setbacks are not failures. They are simply opportunities for growth and learning. With patience, persistence, and the right mindset, you can navigate any challenge, regain focus, and stay mentally strong through life's toughest moments. Chapter 12. Maintaining Momentum. Strategies for Staying on Track. Long term. Once you've achieved mental clarity, overcome brain fog, and built a foundation for brain health, the next challenge is maintaining that momentum over the long term. It's easy to make progress in the short term, but sustaining mental clarity and focus requires ongoing effort, adaptability, and the right strategies to keep you on track. The key is to create a lifestyle and mindset that fosters continuous growth, ensures long-term well-being, and prevents you from falling back into the old habits that led to mental fog in the first place. The first step in maintaining momentum is developing a strong sense of routine and structure. Routines help you stay organized, reduce decision fatigue, and keep your mind clear by eliminating unnecessary distractions. A well-structured daily schedule provides a sense of stability, allowing you to prioritize what matters most. Create a morning routine that sets a positive tone for the day, whether it's through meditation, exercise, reading, or journaling. Similarly, establish an evening routine to wind down and prepare for restful sleep, ensuring that your mind stays sharp and ready for the next day. While routines are essential for consistency, it's also important to remain flexible and adaptable. Life is unpredictable, and challenges will inevitably arise. The ability to adjust your habits and mindset in response to changing circumstances is vital for long-term success. This adaptability can mean taking a step back when you're feeling overwhelmed, adjusting your goals when life demands it, or finding new ways to stay motivated when things feel stagnant. Flexibility ensures that you're not stuck in rigid expectations, but instead remain open to evolving your approach as needed. In addition to routine, it's crucial to track your progress. When you're working toward a goal, it's easy to forget how far you've come, especially if progress feels slow or difficult at times. Keeping a journal or using an app to track your achievements allows you to visualize your growth and acknowledge the small wins along the way. Tracking your progress also helps you identify areas where you may need to make adjustments. This could include tweaking your nutrition, adding new brain exercises to your routine, or re-evaluating your stress management strategies. Regular reflection and progress tracking help maintain a sense of momentum and motivation, reinforcing the belief that you are on the right path. Another important strategy for maintaining momentum is celebrating your successes, both big and small. Too often, we focus solely on what's not working or what still needs to be done. This mindset can lead to frustration and burnout. Instead, take time to acknowledge your accomplishments, whether it's clearing your mind of brain fog, successfully maintaining a daily mindfulness practice, or improving focus and productivity. Celebrating these milestones reinforces positive behavior and strengthens your commitment to long-term mental clarity. This sense of achievement keeps your motivation high and fuels your determination to keep moving forward. In parallel with celebrating your successes, it's essential to build a support system that holds you accountable and provides encouragement. Having people who share similar goals or who understand your journey can significantly impact your ability to maintain momentum. Whether it's friends, family, or a community of like-minded individuals, a support system acts as a reminder that you're not alone in your pursuit of mental clarity. Regular check-ins with others who encourage your growth, celebrate your progress, and offer advice during challenging times can provide invaluable emotional support, making it easier to stay on track. To stay on course long-term, it's vital to avoid burnout. Overworking, pushing yourself too hard, or constantly striving for perfection can quickly lead to exhaustion and diminish mental clarity. The key is to find a balance between productive work and restorative downtime. Be sure to schedule regular breaks throughout your day to recharge your energy and take occasional days off to refresh your mind. Incorporating relaxation and fun activities into your schedule is just as important as accomplishing tasks. The more you honor your need for rest, the more you'll maintain sustainable energy and focus in the long term. A powerful way to maintain momentum is to continually challenge yourself. Growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone and embrace new opportunities to learn and evolve. Seek out new challenges that stretch your cognitive abilities, whether it's learning a new skill, tackling a difficult project, or setting higher goals. Pushing yourself allows you to continue developing your brain, preventing stagnation and boredom. These challenges reinforce your commitment to mental clarity and serve as opportunities for self-improvement. In addition to cognitive challenges, it's important to nurture your emotional health. Mental clarity is not just about intellect, it's also about emotional balance and well-being. Emotional health directly influences cognitive function, and without emotional stability, your focus and clarity will be compromised. Practice emotional intelligence by learning to recognize and regulate your emotions. Engage in activities that nurture your mental and emotional well-being, such as practicing gratitude, engaging in positive self-talk, and surrounding yourself with supportive people. Emotional resilience helps you stay mentally strong and focused, even during tough times. As you continue on your journey, remember that self-compassion is key to maintaining momentum. There will be days when you fall off track, experience setbacks, or struggle to maintain clarity. It's easy to become frustrated or disappointed, but being kind to yourself during these moments is essential. Understand that no journey is without its ups and downs, and it's okay to experience moments of struggle. What matters is your commitment to getting back on track and moving forward with renewed focus. Self-compassion helps you maintain your sense of self-worth and keeps you from being discouraged by temporary setbacks. To stay on track long-term, it's important to revisit and reassess your goals periodically. As you grow and evolve, your priorities and aspirations may shift. Take time to reflect on whether your current goals still align with your values, passions, and long-term vision. Adjust your goals if necessary to ensure that they remain motivating and meaningful. Reassessing your goals allows you to recalibrate your efforts and ensures that your actions continue to support your overall journey toward mental clarity and peak performance. Maintaining momentum is about staying consistent, adaptable, and compassionate with yourself. By developing routines that support your mental clarity, tracking progress, celebrating successes, building a support system, and nurturing emotional and physical health, you create a sustainable foundation for lifelong focus and mental strength. Remember, the path to mental clarity is a lifelong commitment, but with the right strategies in place, you can continue to build momentum, overcome challenges, and unlock your full potential, one step at a time. Chapter 13. Unlocking your peak potential, living with purpose and clarity. Reaching your peak potential isn't just about clearing brain fog, improving focus, or optimizing your brain health. It's about living a life filled with purpose, clarity, and intention, where you align your actions with your goals and where your mind is free from distractions that hold you back. When you live with clarity, your mental energy is directed toward what truly matters, and every decision you make propels you closer to your highest potential. The first step in unlocking your peak potential is to define your purpose. Purpose is the driving force behind everything you do. It gives your life meaning, guides your decisions, and motivates you to keep going when things get tough. Without a clear sense of purpose, you can easily get lost in the noise of everyday life and become distracted by trivial concerns. But when you have a clear purpose, it acts as a compass, keeping you focused and aligned with your long-term vision. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you. Ask yourself, what are your core values? What do you want to contribute to the world? What legacy do you want to leave? These questions help you clarify your purpose and create a roadmap for living with intention. Your purpose may evolve over time, but having a foundation to guide your actions ensures that you remain focused on what truly aligns with your passions and talents. Once you've defined your purpose, set clear, actionable goals that align with it. Goals give you a tangible direction and provide structure for achieving your purpose. When you break down your long-term vision into specific, achievable steps, it becomes easier to stay on track and measure progress. Use the SMART framework: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, to ensure that your goals are clear and realistic. Break them down into smaller, manageable tasks that you can consistently work toward. For example, if your purpose is to write a book, set a goal to write a specific number of words each day or week. By focusing on daily progress, you can make steady strides toward your larger vision without becoming overwhelmed. Setting clear goals provides a sense of accomplishment, builds momentum, and keeps you motivated to continue moving forward. In addition to goal setting, it's essential to cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, perseverance, and learning. This mindset encourages you to view challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than as setbacks or failures. It allows you to bounce back from mistakes and keep improving, even when things don't go as planned. When you embrace a growth mindset, you unlock your potential because you stop seeing limitations and start seeing possibilities. To develop a growth mindset, focus on the process, not just the outcome. Celebrate the effort you put into your work, even if the results aren't immediately visible. Embrace learning as a lifelong journey and welcome challenges as opportunities to expand your skills and knowledge. As you continue to grow and improve, you'll find that your peak potential is constantly evolving, and you'll be more equipped to face whatever challenges come your way. Eliminate distractions is another key factor in unlocking your peak potential. In a world full of distractions, whether it's technology, social media, or the constant demands of others, it's easy to lose focus and get pulled in multiple directions. To achieve your highest potential, it's important to create a focus-friendly environment where distractions are minimized. This means setting boundaries around your time, being mindful of how much time you spend on non-productive activities, and using tools to block out distractions when working on important tasks. By reducing distractions, you protect your mental energy and direct it toward your goals. Consider scheduling time for deep work, where you can fully immerse yourself in tasks that align with your purpose, free from interruptions. Also, practice the art of saying no to things that don't align with your goals or values. When you focus your time and energy on what truly matters, you can make significant progress toward your peak potential. Another key to unlocking your potential is taking consistent, deliberate action. It's not enough to just have a clear purpose and goals. You must actively work toward them every day. Consistency is what transforms intention into reality. No matter how small the action, taking consistent steps forward helps you build momentum and move closer to your goals. Even when you don't feel motivated, the habit of taking action every day will keep you on track. Create a system that makes taking action easy and sustainable. Break down tasks into small steps, prioritize them, and create deadlines for yourself. Focus on making progress rather than striving for perfection. Perfectionism can often hinder your ability to take action, so embrace the idea that progress is better than inaction. With each small step, you'll build confidence, improve your skills, and get closer to achieving your goals. Mind-body connection plays a significant role in unlocking your peak potential. Your mental clarity is heavily influenced by the health and well-being of your body. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and sufficient sleep all contribute to optimal brain function and energy levels. When you take care of your body, you give your mind the best possible foundation for clarity and focus. In turn, a clear mind helps you make better decisions, think creatively, and sustain the energy needed to pursue your goals. Incorporate daily physical activity into your routine, whether it's through exercise, yoga, or simply going for a walk. Fuel your body with nutrient-rich foods that support brain health, such as lean proteins, healthy fats, and antioxidant-rich vegetables. Prioritize rest and recovery to ensure your mind and body stay energized and in optimal condition. The better you take care of your physical health, the clearer your mind will be, and the more easily you can tap into your full potential. To live with purpose and clarity, embrace a sense of gratitude and mindfulness. Being grateful for where you are on your journey, as well as for the progress you've made, helps you stay grounded and motivated. Practicing gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what you've already achieved, fostering a positive mindset. Mindfulness also allows you to stay present in the moment and avoid getting caught up in future anxieties or past regrets. When you cultivate a sense of presence and appreciation for the present, you create the mental space necessary to move forward with clarity and focus. Living with purpose and clarity isn't just about achieving success. It's about aligning your actions with your deeper values, staying focused on your goals, and nurturing a mindset of growth, resilience, and gratitude. By defining your purpose, setting actionable goals, eliminating distractions, taking consistent action, and fostering a positive, growth-oriented mindset, you unlock your peak potential. With this clarity and direction, you'll move forward with confidence, making intentional choices that propel you toward your highest self. The path to peak potential is yours to create, step by step, day by day. Chapter 14. Cultivating long-term mental health. Maintaining balance for lasting clarity. Achieving mental clarity and reaching peak potential are not just about short-term fixes or periods of intense focus. They are about cultivating long-term mental health that supports sustained clarity, focus, and well-being. True mental health is not something that can be fixed overnight. It's a lifelong commitment to balance, self-awareness, and ongoing self-care. Cultivating long-term mental health ensures that you not only maintain your clarity, but also protect your mental resilience from stressors and challenges that may arise over time. The foundation for lasting mental health begins with self-awareness. The more aware you are of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, the better equipped you are to manage them and make intentional choices. Self-awareness allows you to recognize when you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or mentally exhausted, and it gives you the tools to address these feelings before they spiral into something more serious. Regular self-reflection, journaling, or mindfulness practices help you stay connected to your inner world and maintain a healthy relationship with yourself. A key part of self-awareness is recognizing the early signs of burnout or mental fatigue. When you're consistently pushing yourself without taking time to rest and recharge, your brain will begin to show signs of stress. These signs might include irritability, difficulty concentrating, increased anxiety, or physical symptoms like tension headaches or fatigue. By tuning into these early warning signs, you can adjust your routine and prioritize self-care before reaching a breaking point. This practice of self-awareness enables you to catch mental exhaustion before it takes hold, ensuring that your mental clarity remains intact over the long term. Setting boundaries is another critical aspect of cultivating long-term mental health. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to become overwhelmed by external demands. Whether it's work, relationships, or personal commitments, it can sometimes feel like there's always something pulling at your attention. Setting boundaries allows you to take control of your time and energy, ensuring that you can focus on what truly matters while avoiding burnout. Boundaries can be both physical and emotional. For example, physically, you may need to create a designated workspace that is separate from your relaxation space, allowing your mind to switch off when the workday is over. Emotionally, setting boundaries may involve learning to say no to requests or commitments that drain you, or stepping away from relationships that are toxic or unbalanced. Setting clear, healthy boundaries ensures that you preserve your energy and maintain a clear, focused mind. Along with boundaries, stress management plays a vital role in long-term mental health. Chronic stress is one of the leading contributors to mental fatigue and cognitive decline, and managing stress effectively is key to sustaining clarity and mental resilience. There are countless ways to manage stress, but the most important factor is to find what works best for you and make it a consistent part of your routine. Incorporate stress-reducing practices like meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, or spending time in nature to help your mind unwind. Regular physical activity also helps lower stress levels and releases endorphins that improve your mood and mental clarity. Ultimately, stress management is not a one-time solution, but an ongoing practice that must be integrated into your daily life to keep your mind balanced and sharp. Equally important is nourishing your mind and body with the right fuel. A balanced diet, regular exercise, and sufficient sleep are essential for maintaining mental health. Your brain is incredibly sensitive to the food you eat, the amount of sleep you get, and the physical activity you engage in. By consistently prioritizing these areas, you support not only your physical health, but also your mental well-being. For mental clarity, focus on a diet rich in brain-boosting nutrients. Foods high in omega-3 fatty acids like salmon, flax seeds, and walnuts, antioxidants like berries, dark leafy greens, and nuts, and vitamins such as B vitamins and vitamin D. Eating these foods supports cognitive function, reduces inflammation, and prevents mental fog. Consistently fueling your body with the right nutrients helps keep your brain functioning at its best. Sleep is another non-negotiable aspect of long-term mental health. Sleep is when your brain processes emotions, consolidates memories, and clears out toxins. Without adequate sleep, mental clarity deteriorates, and the brain becomes more susceptible to stress, anxiety, and cognitive decline. Prioritize quality sleep by establishing a consistent sleep schedule, creating a calming bedtime routine, and minimizing distractions in your sleep environment. A well-rested brain is a clear, focused brain, and maintaining good sleep hygiene is essential for protecting your mental health in the long run. In addition to self-awareness, boundaries, stress management, and healthy habits, cultivating emotional resilience is another essential aspect of long-term mental health. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, manage difficult emotions, and maintain a positive outlook even in the face of challenges. Life is filled with ups and downs, but emotional resilience allows you to navigate these fluctuations with clarity, strength, and stability. One way to build emotional resilience is by cultivating a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that you can overcome challenges, learn from mistakes, and continue growing throughout life. This mindset helps you stay focused on solutions rather than getting stuck in the problem. It encourages perseverance and fosters the belief that every challenge is an opportunity to learn and improve. To cultivate emotional resilience, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. Avoid harsh self-criticism or negative self-talk, which can contribute to feelings of defeat and anxiety. Instead, offer yourself the same kindness, support, and understanding that you would offer to a friend in need. Self-compassion helps you maintain a positive and balanced emotional state, even during difficult times. Another important aspect of long-term mental health is creating a support system. No one is an island, and having a network of supportive people can make a huge difference in your ability to stay mentally strong. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift you, share your values, and encourage your growth. Whether it's friends, family, colleagues, or a mentor, having people to turn to for emotional support, advice, or simply a listening ear can help you navigate life's challenges and maintain mental clarity. Continue learning and growing throughout your life. Mental health is not static. It's a dynamic, ongoing process that requires constant care and attention. Engage in activities that stimulate your mind, challenge your thinking, and push you to grow as a person. Read books, take courses, learn new skills, or explore hobbies that bring you joy. Continuous learning helps keep your mind sharp, fosters a sense of purpose, and prevents stagnation, which is essential for long-term mental health. Cultivating long-term mental health is about creating balance in all areas of your life, physical, emotional, and mental. By developing self-awareness, setting healthy boundaries, managing stress, nourishing your body, and building emotional resilience, you set the foundation for sustained mental clarity and well-being. Long-term mental health is not a destination. It's a continuous journey of self-care, growth, and intention. By committing to these practices, you ensure that your mind remains sharp, focused, and resilient, ready to handle whatever challenges life may bring. The clarity you seek isn't just for today. It's for a lifetime of balanced, purposeful living. Chapter 15. Embracing Change. Adapting to life's transitions for sustained mental clarity. Life is constantly evolving, and with every phase comes new challenges, opportunities, and transitions. Whether it's a career change, a move to a new city, a shift in personal relationships, or a new stage of life, change is inevitable. While transitions can be exciting and full of potential, they can also be stressful and mentally taxing, especially if you feel unprepared or overwhelmed. However, embracing change with a mindset of adaptability and resilience can not only help you navigate life's transitions more effectively, but also enhance your mental clarity and focus throughout the process. Adapting to change is an essential skill for maintaining mental clarity in the face of life's uncertainties. When we resist change or fear the unknown, we can become anxious, overwhelmed, and mentally cluttered. But by learning to embrace change as a natural part of life, you can minimize the stress that comes with it and stay focused on your goals. Adapting to change means being flexible and willing to let go of old patterns, beliefs, and expectations that no longer serve you. The first step in embracing change is reframing your perspective. Instead of viewing change as a threat, try to see it as an opportunity for growth and transformation. Change often leads to new experiences, new learning, and new possibilities, things that wouldn't have been available if you had stayed in the same place. By focusing on the potential benefits of change, you shift your mindset from one of fear or resistance to one of openness and curiosity. This positive outlook helps you stay mentally clear and better equipped to handle the uncertainties that come with change. To help you embrace change more gracefully, stay grounded in the present moment. It's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past, especially during times of transition. Mindfulness can be an invaluable tool in these situations. By practicing mindfulness, you learn to stay focused on the here and now, which helps you make clearer decisions, manage stress more effectively, and keep your mind from spiraling into anxiety. When you stay grounded in the present, you can approach change with a calm, clear mind, rather than getting overwhelmed by what-ifs or uncertainties. Set clear intentions during times of transition to provide direction and clarity. Change can often feel chaotic or out of control, and without a sense of direction, it's easy to feel lost or uncertain. Setting intentions allows you to align your actions with your values and goals, even in the midst of change. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve during this transition? How can I use this change as an opportunity to grow? Setting clear intentions helps you stay focused on what matters most and prevents you from being distracted by the noise of uncertainty. In times of change, it's also important to stay connected to your support system. Navigating transitions alone can be overwhelming and isolating, but having a network of friends, family, or colleagues to lean on can make all the difference. Sharing your feelings and experiences with others provides emotional support, perspective, and encouragement, which are crucial for maintaining mental clarity during challenging times. Don't be afraid to ask for help, seek advice, or simply talk things through with someone you trust. Connection and support foster resilience, making it easier to handle life's transitions with a clear mind and positive attitude. Self-compassion is another vital element of embracing change. Transitions can be difficult, and it's normal to feel uncertain or out of your comfort zone. During these times, it's important to be kind to yourself. Avoid the trap of self-criticism or perfectionism, which can make the transition feel even more overwhelming. Instead, practice self-compassion by acknowledging that change is hard and giving yourself permission to feel whatever emotions arise. Being gentle with yourself allows you to move through the transition without adding unnecessary stress, helping you maintain mental clarity and emotional balance. Another way to stay mentally clear during times of change is to focus on the aspects of your life that remain constant. While change can bring uncertainty, there are always elements of your life that remain stable, whether it's your values, your support network, or your core passions. By focusing on these constants, you can create a sense of grounding and stability, which helps reduce anxiety and maintain mental clarity. Even in the midst of transition, there are always things you can rely on that will help you stay focused on what truly matters. Embrace the learning process. Change often requires us to learn new skills, adapt to new environments, or rethink old patterns. Rather than resisting the learning curve, embrace it as an opportunity to grow. Challenges and difficulties are often where the most valuable lessons are learned. By approaching change with a mindset of learning and curiosity, you allow yourself to expand your capabilities and adapt to new circumstances. This approach not only makes change feel more manageable, but also promotes personal growth, resilience, and greater mental clarity. During times of transition, it's also important to take care of your physical health. Transitions can be physically draining, especially if they involve stress, uncertainty, or a major shift in routine. When you're dealing with change, prioritize self-care practices that nourish your body and mind. Maintain a healthy diet, get regular exercise, and ensure you're getting enough sleep. A well-rested, well-nourished body supports a clear, focused mind, making it easier to manage the challenges that come with life's transitions. Be patient with the process. Change takes time, and transitions don't always unfold as quickly or smoothly as we hope. It's easy to become frustrated when things don't seem to be going according to plan. However, impatience only adds to stress and mental clutter. By embracing patience and trusting the process, you allow yourself the space to adjust and grow at your own pace. Remember that every transition is a journey, and it's okay to take your time navigating it. Embracing change is an essential skill for maintaining mental clarity and achieving long-term well-being. Life is full of transitions, but by reframing your perspective, staying grounded in the present, setting clear intentions, and practicing self-compassion, you can navigate these changes with clarity and confidence. Change is inevitable, but by approaching it with an open mind, a positive attitude, and a clear focus on your goals, you can turn transitions into opportunities for growth, transformation, and lasting mental clarity. Chapter 16. Rebuilding After Setbacks. Harnessing Adversity for Greater Mental Strength. Setbacks and adversity are an unavoidable part of life. Whether it's facing personal challenges, professional setbacks, health issues, or even unexpected life changes, these obstacles can often feel discouraging and overwhelming. However, the way we respond to adversity plays a significant role in shaping our mental strength and overall well-being. Rather than allowing setbacks to diminish our clarity or drive, we can choose to view them as opportunities for growth, resilience, and personal transformation. In fact, the most successful individuals often point to adversity as the catalyst for their greatest breakthroughs. The first step in rebuilding after a setback is to acknowledge and accept the situation. It's important to recognize that setbacks are not a reflection of personal failure, but rather a natural part of life. Avoiding or denying the emotional impact of setbacks can delay healing and hinder your ability to move forward. Instead, allow yourself to feel whatever emotions arise, whether it's frustration, disappointment, sadness, or anger. Acknowledging these emotions without judgment allows you to process them, release any pent-up energy, and regain your mental clarity. Once you've acknowledged your feelings, it's crucial to reframe the situation. Adversity often brings with it the potential for valuable lessons and growth. Instead of focusing on what went wrong or how unfair the situation feels, shift your perspective to consider what you can learn from the experience. Ask yourself, what can I take away from this setback that will help me grow stronger? This shift in mindset helps you see challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to improve, adapt, and evolve. Reframing setbacks in this way transforms them from sources of frustration to springboards for future success. Resilience is key to rebuilding after adversity. Resilience isn't about bouncing back immediately. It's about developing the mental fortitude to keep moving forward even when things seem tough. Building resilience involves developing the tools, mindset, and emotional strength to overcome challenges and persist despite difficulties. One way to enhance resilience is by practicing problem solving. When faced with a setback, take a step back and assess the situation objectively. Break down the problem into smaller, manageable parts and identify actionable steps you can take to address the situation. A clear action plan empowers you to regain control, maintain clarity, and move forward with confidence. Another important aspect of resilience is self-compassion. During difficult times, it's easy to fall into self-criticism, believing that you should be stronger or more capable. However, treating yourself with kindness and understanding is essential for healing and growth. Speak to yourself as you would a close friend. Acknowledge that setbacks happen to everyone and that it's okay to experience challenges. Self-compassion creates a safe, emotional space for healing and helps prevent the negative self-talk that can cloud your thinking. This emotional nurturing enables you to bounce back more quickly and with greater clarity. Taking small, consistent steps is another effective strategy for rebuilding after setbacks. It's natural to feel overwhelmed when facing a major setback, but by breaking down your recovery into manageable, incremental steps, you can regain your sense of control and begin to rebuild your momentum. Whether it's focusing on small wins every day, setting micro goals, or creating a routine that supports your healing process, these small actions gradually restore your mental clarity and self-confidence. Consistency builds resilience, and over time, the compounded effect of these small actions will help you regain your sense of focus and purpose. In addition to small steps, it's important to lean on your support system during difficult times. Isolation can exacerbate feelings of stress and uncertainty, making it harder to regain mental clarity. Reach out to friends, family, mentors, or colleagues who can offer support, advice, or simply a listening ear. Surrounding yourself with people who encourage and uplift you fosters emotional strength, helping you bounce back more effectively from setbacks. Don't be afraid to ask for help or guidance when you need it. It's not a sign of weakness, but a strength that helps you move forward with more clarity. Self-care is another crucial component of rebuilding after adversity. When faced with challenges, it's easy to neglect your physical and emotional needs. However, taking care of your body and mind is essential for recovering and staying mentally strong. Ensure that you're prioritizing rest, eating nourishing foods, and engaging in activities that help you relax and recharge. Whether it's going for a walk in nature, meditating, practicing yoga, or engaging in hobbies that bring you joy. Self-care helps to restore your energy, balance your emotions, and improve your mental clarity. Reflection also plays a key role in rebuilding after a setback. Take time to reflect on the experience, identifying what worked, what didn't, and what you would do differently next time. This process of self-reflection provides valuable insights into your growth and areas where you can improve. It also helps you identify patterns or habits that may have contributed to the setback, allowing you to make more informed decisions in the future. Reflection creates space for learning and growth, which is vital for developing the mental clarity to move forward. As you work through adversity, remember to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Acknowledge the effort you've put in, the lessons you've learned, and the resilience you've shown. Celebrating these moments reinforces positive behavior and helps maintain your sense of accomplishment even during tough times. By focusing on your progress rather than just the setbacks, you stay motivated and continue moving forward with mental clarity and purpose. Stay committed to your long-term goals. Setbacks may delay your progress, but they do not have to derail your vision. Keep your focus on your long-term goals and remind yourself why they matter to you. Visualize the outcomes you want to achieve and break them down into smaller steps, just as you would in any other situation. By maintaining a clear focus on your goals, you avoid getting lost in the temporary challenges and setbacks, allowing you to stay mentally focused on the bigger picture. Rebuilding after setbacks is a powerful process that requires resilience, self-compassion, and a clear plan for moving forward. By acknowledging your emotions, reframing your perspective, setting small goals, leaning on support, and practicing self-care, you can rebuild your mental clarity and emerge stronger than before. Setbacks are not the end of the road. They are opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation. Embrace adversity as part of the journey and use it as fuel to continue building your mental strength, clarity, and resilience. The path to recovery may be challenging, but with the right mindset and tools, you can overcome any obstacle and move forward with renewed focus and determination. Chapter 17. Mastering Focus. Practical techniques to sharpen your mental precision. Focus is one of the most powerful skills you can cultivate to achieve success in any area of your life. In a world full of distractions, mastering your ability to focus is essential for mental clarity and sustained productivity. Whether you're working on a long-term project, trying to improve personal habits, or simply looking to enhance your ability to concentrate, learning to focus with precision is key to maintaining mental clarity and moving forward with purpose. The first step in mastering focus is to identify and eliminate distractions. In our modern world, distractions are constant, from phone notifications to the pull of social media, to the noise of our busy lives. Every distraction takes a toll on your brain's ability to concentrate. To sharpen your focus, it's important to create an environment that minimizes distractions. This can be achieved by setting boundaries around technology, decluttering your workspace, and creating a routine that prioritizes focused work. One powerful technique to improve focus is the Pomodoro technique, a time management strategy that encourages working in focused intervals. The idea is simple: work for 25 minutes, then take a short 5-minute break. This cycle is repeated 4 times, after which you take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. The Pomodoro technique works by breaking tasks into small, manageable chunks, which prevents mental fatigue and keeps you focused for longer periods of time. It also gives your mind regular opportunities to rest, which is essential for maintaining high levels of focus over extended periods. Another technique to enhance your focus is task batching. Task batching involves grouping similar tasks together and working on them at the same time. For example, if you have multiple emails to respond to, instead of checking your inbox sporadically throughout the day, set aside a dedicated block of time to respond to all of them at once. This minimizes the mental shifting that occurs when you move from one task to another and helps you stay focused on one type of work at a time. Task batching can be applied to various areas of your life, from running errands to managing household chores, allowing you to streamline your efforts and stay more focused throughout the day. In addition to task batching, it's crucial to prioritize your tasks. When your to-do list feels endless, it's easy to become overwhelmed and distracted. To avoid this, focus on the most important and high-impact tasks first. Use the Eisenhower matrix to categorize tasks based on urgency and importance. This method helps you identify which tasks require immediate attention, which ones can be delegated, and which ones can be eliminated altogether. Prioritizing your tasks in this way prevents you from wasting time and energy on things that don't contribute to your long-term goals, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. One powerful way to strengthen your focus is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the ability to be fully present in the moment and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, you train your mind to stay focused on the task at hand, reducing mental clutter and distractions. Start with simple mindfulness exercises, such as mindful breathing or a body scan, where you focus on each part of your body and release any tension. As you build your mindfulness practice, you will find that your ability to concentrate improves, and your mind becomes more adept at returning to focus when distractions arise. Another technique that can help sharpen your focus is single tasking. While multitasking may seem like an efficient way to get things done, research has shown that it can actually reduce productivity and decrease the quality of your work. When you multitask, your brain has to constantly switch between tasks, which leads to cognitive overload and decreased focus. Instead, try committing to single tasking, where you focus on one task at a time until it's completed. This practice allows you to give your full attention to what's in front of you, leading to better results and increased focus. Visualization is another powerful technique for improving focus. Visualization involves mentally rehearsing your desired outcome or visualizing the steps necessary to achieve your goals. For example, Before beginning a task, take a moment to visualize yourself completing it successfully, focusing on each step and the feelings of accomplishment you'll experience along the way. Visualization helps to prime your brain for success, increase motivation, and enhance concentration. It allows you to mentally prepare for a task and strengthens your ability to stay focused on the desired outcome. To stay sharp and focused throughout the day, it's important to manage your energy levels. Focus isn't just about sheer willpower, it's also about ensuring that you have the mental and physical energy to maintain concentration. One way to do this is by scheduling breaks and ensuring that you're practicing good self-care throughout the day. Take time to stretch, go for a walk, or engage in a brief mindfulness practice to recharge your energy. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and proper nutrition are also critical for maintaining optimal focus. The healthier your body, the more resilient and focused your mind will be. Deep work is another strategy for honing focus. Deep work refers to periods of intense, undistracted focus, where you engage in cognitively demanding tasks that require your full attention. Deep work is about eliminating distractions and committing to a specific task without interruption for extended periods. By regularly scheduling time for deep work, you train your brain to focus at a higher level, allowing you to accomplish more in less time. Create a dedicated environment for deep work. This may mean turning off notifications, closing unnecessary browser tabs, or finding a quiet space where you can focus without distractions. The more you practice deep work, the easier it will become to enter a state of deep concentration and stay focused for longer periods of time. In addition to these techniques, stay mindful of your mindset. A positive and growth-oriented mindset can significantly impact your ability to focus. Avoid negative self-talk or doubts about your abilities, which can create distractions and undermine your concentration. Instead, cultivate a mindset of confidence and curiosity. When you approach tasks with the belief that you can succeed, your brain becomes more resilient and better able to focus on the task at hand. Positive affirmations or focusing on the progress you've made can also boost your mental clarity and increase your focus. Consider using focus-enhancing tools. There are many apps and tools available that can help you stay on track and improve concentration. For example, apps like Forest or Focus Booster help you stay focused for a set period of time, rewarding you for completing tasks without distractions. Other tools, such as website blockers, can prevent you from accessing distracting sites while working. Experiment with different tools to find what works best for you and use them consistently to reinforce your ability to focus. Mastering focus is about creating an environment, mindset, and routine that supports mental clarity and concentration. By identifying and eliminating distractions, practicing techniques like the Pomodoro technique, task batching, mindfulness, and single tasking, you can sharpen your mental precision and become more productive, creative, and effective. Focus is a skill that requires consistent practice, but by implementing these strategies into your daily routine, you'll find that your ability to concentrate becomes stronger, allowing you to accomplish more and achieve your goals with greater ease. As we've explored throughout this book, the path to mental clarity, peak performance, and sustained focus is not a destination. It's a lifelong journey. Achieving lasting mental clarity requires consistent effort, self-awareness, and a commitment to nurturing both your mind and body. The tools and techniques shared in these chapters are not quick fixes, but rather foundational practices that, when applied consistently, lead to long-term success. We've learned that mental clarity begins with understanding the causes of brain fog and taking proactive steps to clear it. By incorporating a balanced diet, quality sleep, physical activity, and mindfulness, we can optimize brain health and restore mental sharpness. We also saw that stress management, emotional resilience, and self-compassion are essential to maintaining mental clarity in the face of challenges. But clarity alone is not enough. It is the foundation for unlocking your peak potential. With clarity comes the ability to focus with precision and intent. We've explored techniques such as the Pomodoro technique, task batching, mindfulness, and single tasking to help you sharpen your focus, prioritize what matters most, and achieve your goals. The ability to focus is what drives productivity and creativity, and by mastering focus, you can achieve more in less time and move closer to your dreams. Adapting to life's inevitable transitions and setbacks is another crucial part of this journey. Life will throw challenges your way, but how you respond to those challenges will determine your resilience and ability to maintain mental clarity. By embracing change, reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth, and practicing patience, you can navigate life's transitions with strength, confidence, and an unwavering focus on your long-term goals. As you continue on your path toward peak potential, remember that mental clarity is not a static state, but an ongoing practice. Every day is an opportunity to refine your habits, strengthen your mindset, and align your actions with your deepest values and aspirations. Whether you're rebuilding after a setback, mastering focus, or embracing change, remember that you are in control of your mental journey. The tools and strategies shared in this book are not just meant to be learned and then set aside. They are meant to become part of your daily life, guiding you toward greater clarity, stronger focus, and a deeper sense of purpose. The key to sustaining mental clarity and unlocking your peak potential lies in consistency, mindfulness, and the willingness to embrace both the challenges and rewards that come with personal growth. So, take what you've learned, apply it with intention, and commit to a lifelong journey of self-improvement. Your mind is a powerful tool, and with the right practices, it will continue to serve you, enabling you to live a life of clarity, focus, and unparalleled potential. The journey may be long, but with every step forward, you are one step closer to becoming the best version of yourself.